What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jess. And listen, I know the lack of video. Listen, y'all need to pray for me, man. I'm dealing with the Bridezilla. It is. Me and my fiance are trying to put together. Well, we're hoping we have an unofficial date that we're hoping to target for August of next year, of us getting married and me being able to spend the rest of my life with this beautiful, precious, lovely, soft-hearted individual. All that beautiful stuff I just said goes out the window when she's planning a wedding. My God, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's calls every 11 minutes. It's, what do you think about this? You need to do this. Oh my God, man. And then, we're trying to get a house as well. So with the taxes, man, I haven't done my taxes since 2012. Since I started YouTube, I made a video about it. And I owe close to like $20,000. And I'm going to have to pay off 2012, 13, and 14 all in one shot, which I'm going to do this weekend. And that's going to be a nice check to the IRS of about $6,500. And then we're going to try and get a payment plan for 2015 taxes, because that's about $13,000. And once that's accepted, I can go get my pay, because I'm self-employed. I don't have a W-2. And I don't have a 1099 because broadband apparently is out of Canada. And they don't do 1099s in Canada. Oh, my goodness, man. I should have had the loan for the house already if I had a 1099. But unfortunately, broadband doesn't do that. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm out here hitting the streets, doing things every single day. Y'all pray for me. I had a little bit of time to go on ahead and do this video. And I know I'm late for the scores, but, listen, don't judge me. I'm sorry. I got a gameplay coming later for you guys today, too, man. I got some ranked matches. I played against the Cowboys, and my God, their offensive line is like going up against the Fantastic Four, +1. It's crazy. But to start off, we got the Falcons at the Buccaneers. We're going to go with the Falcons. The Falcons have an amazing offense, and Matt Ryan has been playing out of his mind. Julio Jones is probably going to go for 100 yards and a TD, if not multiple touchdowns. Not saying that the Buccaneers don't have anything, but Jameis Winston's been having a really good year. But I just think that in order to beat the Falcons, you have to outscore them. And I don't think the Buccaneers can keep up at their pace. I definitely see the Falcons being able to put up 35+. And it's going to be tough to beat them. So we got the Falcons. Next, we got the Lions at Vikings. I'm going to go on ahead and shock everybody. I'm going to go with the Lions. I really think the Vikings are just going downhill. Clearly not the same team that started the season. And I think we're going to go on ahead and see if we can, well, not we, I'm not a Lions fan, but see if we can get the pick right, and see if the Lions can jump all over of that low self-esteem they should have of just, not being 5-0 anymore, So I got the Lions in this one, and a shocker. Next up, we got the Steelers and Ravens, and we're going to go with the Ravens on this one. Last week, we chose the Ravens to lose, and we were actually correct, and I definitely think that the Ravens are going to come ahead on this one. It'll be a tough game. It'll probably be a close game. The Steelers and Ravens usually always play each other very, very well, very close, and it's usually typically just a very good game. And we're going to have the Ravens win this one. I think less than 10. If not 10 or less, because they usually play each other really well. The Jets at the Dolphins, I chose the Jets to beat the Ravens. When Geno Smith first came in, I really felt like they're going to go on ahead and take that, new starting QB. Sometimes it's just a small spark is all you need. But we're going to go with the Dolphins on this one. J.I. has been running out of his mind lately, and I see that continuing on the Jets, and I see them coming ahead out on this one. Cowboys against the Browns. Cowboys. Jaguars against the Chiefs. I really like the Jaguars. I think in a few years, man, they have potential. I like Bortles. I definitely like Bortles. And they got some weapons, man. Robinson is really, really good. I just think they need to piece together a few more pieces for them to be like a few players away from being a good team. I think they're a few players away from being decent, consistent. And then once they get there, I think they're a few players away from being like a good football team. I definitely could see it in them. But I think the Chiefs have the better team as of now, and I think the Chiefs going ahead and pull away in what should be a close game. The Eagles and the Giants. Again, the Eagles started off really, really hot, and it just, losing has just been happening, a little more and more. I like the Giants in this one. The Giants are just a really good team. Well, they have the players to be a really good team. Their defense is good. Their offense is good. Eli Manning, when he's on, he looks like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. The only problem is the amount of the percentage of when he's on isn't too often. But when Eli's on, Eli slings it. Eli throws with the best of them. And, hopefully this is one of those games where he comes out like that. And, a division game, very big game. I see this being a big game, too. I see this being a game decided 10 points or less as well. And we're going to go with the Giants. The Panthers going against the Rams. Got to go with the Panthers here. The Panthers are just... It's tough to see them where they were last year to where they are now. The Panthers are definitely what were coming into this year, one of the best teams in the NFL. And then out of nowhere, it just went all the way downhill. And then you thought, wait a minute, they were great last year, and they're getting Kelvin Benjamin back? That is such a premier weapon that they're adding, and that should even make them even better, even tougher to beat. And unfortunately, it just hasn't been that. This may be a pick just going with my heart. I don't like any team from the NFC West winning. Me being a 49ers fan at heart, it's tough to choose an NFC team. And if I do pick an NFC team to win, it hurts my heart. We're going to go with the Panthers on this one. The Saints against the 49ers. Being a 49ers fan, it hurts my heart going against us. But let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I see Kaepernick having a good game. I see Kaepernick having a good game for one reason. The Saints are going to mollywop us. The Saints are probably going to win by more than 17. Who are we kidding? The Saints are phenomenally good at offense. We are terrible against the run. Ingram is going to have himself a big game. Every week we seem to give up 120 to 150 yards rushing. But the good thing about this is we're going to have to play catch up. We're going to be down multiple scores, and Kaepernick hopefully should have himself a pretty decent game because he's going to have to throw the ball, and he's going to have to throw the ball a lot because we're going to be down so much, probably early on in the game. So I see Kaepernick having a pretty good game, but I see us losing by a lot. But again, that does not bother me anymore because I understand we're no longer at that point where we can win. Like, winning just doesn't help us anymore. Like, our team is just dismantled. Our team is not good whatsoever. And the fact is that we cannot continue to get a handful of wins. Getting 5 wins does not help us. We need a franchise player. We need a college star. We need a stud in order to help us out. Lord knows it's going to be difficult getting a big free agent with this team. I mean, we should have the money. Lord knows we don't. Who are we paying? Not like we have anybody. We got Navorro Bowman, which is good that he got hurt for the year. That was a blessing in disguise. He gets the year off. Obviously, we're praying for a full recovery, praying that, it's not able to affect him psychologically. Whenever you get an injury, it's a little, but hopefully he comes back 100% healthy. And, he gets to rest, man. He's not out there fighting hard every single game, every single week. Because, obviously he puts his heart and soul out there on the field. And it's nice to know that he's getting a rest. He's healing up. And we're losing. We're losing. Hopefully we can get into a position where we can get a top-notch college player because we need one. And we need one badly. Not only do we need one, we need a great draft. We need to get, whatever we go, we should have a top 5 pick. We need to get a college stud. I don't know who it is. I don't watch college football. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a defensive lineman. I don't care if it's a tackle. I don't care if it's a middle linebacker. Whoever we get needs to be a dominant franchise type player. And we need that. We need that bad. We'll get Navorro Bowman back. He'll be healthy. Hopefully, then next year maybe we can try and win, a good 3, 4, 5 games. And then we already have that college star on our team who hopefully, continues to progress. And then maybe we get another top 10 pick. And then it's just a cycle of us needing to get good players in the draft. And then, maybe after 2-3 years of losing significantly bad, we can go ahead and turn it around. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Because Lord knows we need help. It's tough being a Niners fan right now, man. I see the Saints mollywopping us. Titans at the Chargers. We're going to go with the Chargers here. I really like what the Chargers have. The Titans have shown spurts of being a good team, but the Chargers consistently, each and every single week, put themselves in a position to win the game. It's crazy because they do lose. They lost a handful of fourth quarter games, which they could have easily won those games, leads that they've given up. So the Chargers are low-key like a really, a good team that could be a lot better than where they are now. But we're going to go on ahead and select the Chargers to win this one. So we got the Colts at the Packers. I really, really like the Packers. I like the Colts too. If you guys have been watching my weekly team selection, you guys know that I have been really rooting for Andrew Luck. He's really an MVP caliber type player. He's really a phenomenal player. But the Packers have a really, really, really good offense. And I like the Packers in this one. As much as I like the Colts, I like the Packers offense. I like what they are able to do. Andrew Luck. Well, okay, it depends on, they didn't have Randall Cobb last week, which, he's definitely a big part of their offense. Cobb is definitely a big part of their offense. He's he's a hybrid player. He even runs the ball sometimes. Not sure if he's going to be active this week, but he should be going on ahead and playing this week, I believe. But nonetheless, we're going to go with, or is he? I don't know. See, if he doesn't play, or even if he does play, he's probably not going to be healthy. He's probably not going to get that many opportunities. You know what, Mulligan? We're going to go with the Colts. We're going to go with the Colts. We're going to go with our gut. We're going to go with the Colts. I don't think Adams is going to be healthy. He might miss this week, and I just think that's a big offensive weapon taken away from the Packers. Broncos at the Raiders. We are going to go on ahead and go with the Raiders. And the Broncos is another team that's kind of, momentum is going downward. Starting off the season hot, and now is just kind of like, wait a minute. This team is starting to lose a little. They're starting to look beatable. And obviously it hurts to have C.J. Anderson go down for the remainder of the year. They do have Booker, the rookie, but C.J. Anderson, is definitely a, possible top 10 back if he's healthy. I think, bottom half top 10, but I think he can scratch the surface of top 10, top 15. But, he can scratch the surface of top 10. Definitely a good receiving weapon, but gone for the year, so that hurts them. The Raiders are just, again, I'm thinking of momentum. The Raiders have just been looking really good, and I think the Raiders continue that and they get themselves a victory. So Monday nights, we got the Bills at the Seahawks, and we're going to go with the Seahawks here. As of now, LaShawn McCoy is questionable. Now, clearly, that's a huge weapon of their offense. Great in the passing game, great in the run game. Not sure how effective he'll be against these birds. And again, you guys know it hurts me to select the NFC West team. But, the Seahawks it is what it is. They have a really, really, really good team, and they have a team built to stop a team like the Bills. They have fast D linemen. They have a fast defense to get after Tyrod Taylor. They have a very good tackling secondary that can make it difficult for LaShawn McCoy to really get loose. Even if he hits the second level, it's going to be difficult for him to surpass that because they're fast, they hit hard, and they tackle very well. And they're passing, ET3, Cam, and Sherman out there. It's just a really good defense. It is what it is. And we got the Seahawks winning this one. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Those are all our picks to go on ahead and sum up for Week 9. We got the Falcons over the Bucks, Lions over the Vikings, Ravens over the Steelers, Jets over the Dolphins, Cowboys over the Browns, Chiefs over the Jaguars, Giants over the Eagles, Panthers over the Rams, Saints over the 49ers, Chargers over the Titans, Colts. So, I'm changing that. I'm going with the Packers. I'm going with the Packers. Packers over the Colts. The Raiders over the Broncos, and the Seahawks over the Bills. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, apologize for the delay. Again, I'm dealing with a Brazil. Pray for me, y'all. I got a lot of things going against me. I'm trying to get back to regular content, but she's probably going to call. I'm surprised I haven't got a call yet. That's probably because she's working. That's the only thing stopping her from calling and me getting yelled at because I was supposed to do something. Don't tweet her. Don't tell her I called. I told you guys she's a bridezilla. If you guys got her Twitter, don't tweet her. Don't let her know. You guys are supposed to hold me down. It's your boy GS Man. See you guys next video. Peace.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far. Yeah, none. This will be play number 9 of the